Another high-altitude object has been shot down by the U.S. military, marking the third day in a row that an unidentified object was brought down over North American airspace.
Late this afternoon, the U.S. military shot down an object over Lake Huron in Michigan. To recap, last weekend, a 2,000-pound suspected Chinese spy craft was shot down off the coast of South Carolina. And then for the past 3 days, 3 different objects were shot down. First over the north coast of Alaska, then in Canada's Yukon territory, and just this afternoon over the waters of Lake Huron. National security officials have declined to characterize the objects at this time, and the president made no statements last night about the object over Canada, and he did not speak to the press today.
The fighter jets that protect the airspace over the Pacific Northwest are based right here in Portland, and pilots and crew members work 24/7, even during the Super Bowl.
You have to imagine that they're keeping a very close eye on what's going on. Fox 12's Anna Katayama spent the evening with the members of the 142nd Wing of the Oregon Air National Guard. She joins us now live with what's been a very busy week for fighter pilots across the country.
Yes, it really has, Nora and Pete. When it comes to protection, we are fortunate to have fighter jets based right here in Portland. Should anything happen, response time would be quick. Now, the unit here remains in close contact with NORAD, ready to provide air support.
It's always a little tough to be away from the family on days like today or holidays, but we're used to it.
Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Thomason spends Super Bowl Sunday on duty at the Portland Air National Guard base. He is a fighter pilot of 12 years, flying the F-15C Eagle.
It's not just us, too. We got a lot of maintainers to help us out, security forces, firefighters, command post, command and control folks that are all working on holidays just like we are.
Their mission comes into sharper focus with recent developments involving the Chinese spy balloon and other objects shot out of the sky in U.S. and Canadian airspace.
We protect the greater northwest of the U.S., really. So we're talking about like southern Canada, northern California. So we're talking Washington, Oregon. We cover that entire area.
The Guard won't confirm whether or not they've been called upon to help in recent days, only saying that they are ready to go.
I'd say we're always ready for whatever challenge is in front of us. It's definitely kind of an interesting time, and we're here ready to serve.
We're the hometown Air Force, which is really cool. Not a lot of huge cities get fighter jets to protect them, and Portland has F-15 Eagles, and they're the mighty eagle, as we call them.
Pilots out of the Portland Air Base have been flying nighttime training missions to ensure they have optimal training in maneuvering their Eagles.
It's a hot rod. It's the best fighter I think this country has ever made, at least in its time. I mean, there's some other good ones out now, but it's an incredible ride.
And back live now. In recent days, you may have heard some fighter jets flying overhead. As we mentioned, they have been doing nighttime training missions. They started in late January, and they just wrapped up their last session a few days ago on February the 9th. Live at Portland International Airport, I'm Anna Katayama, Fox 12 Oregon.
Anna, thanks so much, and thanks to all who serve.